Hi, I'm Jared. Welcome to Fun Science Demos. Our friends at Educational Innovations have some really cool science gadgets they have for sale. And today, we're going to take a look at their reaction rocket, which helps us to take a closer look at Newton's third law of motion. Newton's third law says that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So let's see that at work. When you open the packet up, you'll find a rubber ball with a straw attached to it, and then two bigger straw rockets. They have little foam fins and then a little plastic collar glued to the top of the rocket. So to take a closer look at Newton's third law, let's just start with the ball and the straw. Let's bring in our meter stick, and I'm going to hold the ball about 20 centimeters. Now when I drop the ball, there's going to be energy in the ball as it drops, and let's see what happens once it hits the table. So what happened there? When the ball hit the table, well, the energy stored in that ball as it was falling is transferred to the table. But some of that energy is also transferred back up into the ball, propelling it upwards. Now, you'll notice that the ball did not bounce back to the full 20 centimeters. Well, why? Well, because some of that energy was transferred into the table, so there wasn't as much energy propelling it back upward. Now, something interesting happens when we add our plastic straw rocket. We really couldn't see the energy that's being transferred back into the ball, propelling it upward, but this rocket is going to allow us to see that. So I slide the rocket over the straw, and I'm just going to hold it up, and I want you to watch the rocket. You can see the rocket's propelled way higher because the mass of this straw is not anywhere near what it is of this ball. So the energy in this ball propels this rocket upward. Now, Educational Innovations is a great website, and on that website they have a paper that goes along with this reaction rocket to see how this thing works. And one of their ideas is to try dropping the ball at different heights and see how high the rocket goes. So we're going to try that right now. Here's our meter stick. We're going to try dropping the rocket at 10 centimeters, about 10 centimeters. Let's see how high the rocket goes. So the rocket came up somewhere around 40 centimeters. What happens if I try dropping the ball at 20 centimeters? Well, how high do you think the rocket's going to go? Let's try that again so it doesn't go straight out. Our second drop, our rocket went a little more than 80 centimeters. So what does that mean? Well, the higher up that I'm dropping the ball in the rocket, that means the higher the rocket's going to go. Why? Well, it's because the higher up I drop the ball with the rocket, the more energy it has. So the higher it goes. Remember, a part of science is measuring things. So a neat activity would be to get yourself a meter stick, to get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil, and to try dropping the rocket from different heights and recording how high that goes. I wonder what happens if I would drop the ball really high up. Try it and find out. I wonder what would happen if I tried dropping the ball at 50 centimeters. Well, I can try it and find out. And that rocket about hit the ceiling. You can see it was way higher than my meter stick. So we can have a lot of fun measuring things with our rocket drop. Now I want to take a closer look at that energy that's being transferred. So keep in mind, when we drop the ball without the rocket, it comes up a pretty decent amount. Now I want you to watch how high that ball bounces up once I have the rocket on. Don't watch the rocket, watch the ball's height. You can see the ball barely came off the table. That's because all the energy in that ball was being transferred to this rocket, and that's what made the rocket go so high. Get your own reaction rocket kit from Educational Innovations and try this on your own. It's a lot of fun, and do some measuring because measuring is a key part of science. We put a link to Educational Innovations website so you can buy your own reaction rocket. If you want to learn more about forces in motion or just science, check out our channel Fun Science Demos. Science is so cool. Thanks for watching.